Oh, it's your boy, Big Reg, coming to you from the shadow of the Big House in Ann Arbor, Michigan, with the long-awaited preview to the 2020 Michigan Wolverines football season. The first game kickoff versus the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And such a big game coming up that even ESPN Game Day is going to be there to watch our Michigan Wolverines take on those Golden Gophers.
Yes, sir.
So to help me preview this humongous game, the spine of the season, the kickoff to this long-awaited season, we have a super big show. With us as always, of course, though, but for the first time on camera, it's none other than producer JB.
Yo, what up, everyone? Go vote November 3rd. Go vote November 3rd.
There you go, producer JB, with the timely reminder, even amidst the excitement of the beginning of the football season. Next, we have the first three-time guest in the history of the show, none other than the man himself from Sunnyside, the Chinese Kiki himself, JC from Sunnyside.
Gold blue, baby. Sunnyside, right here. Queens, New York. Sunnyside, gold blue. Gold blue.
Oh, he's already hyped up, and you can tell. That is a true Michigan fan indeed.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's go blue. Oh, you gotta love it. And then next, we have the two-time returning guest. Another person that you've never seen on camera before except for his sexy legs, but now appearing first time. We have the one, the only, unnamed guest.
Say something, unnamed guest.
So I feel lucky to be here. Excited, hype, ready to roll. Let's go blue!
Wow, that looks like P90X arms right there.
I'm telling you, man. Look. Somebody's been working out during this COVID, lockdown. And finally, joining our discussion tonight is the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only president, founder, sole member of the Harbaugh Haters Club himself, Mr. Squarehead.
Thank you, Reg, for having me. Like you said, number one fan of the Fire Harbaugh Club. I'm the president of the Fire Harbaugh Club. Get him out of here.
Wow. That had all the creepiness and fearfulness of watching a QAnon video. Good golly, Miss Molly. Where the heck? Oh, you couldn't know it. Anyway, we're going to be rolling tonight. We've got a bunch of big questions and big answers, hopefully, from our guests. We're going to be going through a lot of things, but we're going to kick things off with the first agenda topic, which is none other than who is going to score the first touchdown in this 2020 Michigan Wolverines football season.
Who's up first?
I'll open it up to the floor.
JC,
I'll tell you, Reg.
Go ahead.
First touchdown will be scored by the Michigan defense because Joe Milton will throw a pick six on the first drive.
Jeez,
What?
What's going on there? Just
That was
incoherent.
Minnesota
Just incoherent. So incoherent.
I'm calling it pick six on the first drive.
No, it's going to be an old-fashioned ground and pound, establish the run, none other than Zachary Charbonnet. Man, that's an easy call. Easy money.
Chardonnay. He ain't going to score. He's going to fumble.
First drive of the game. 2nd and 3 from the right hash. Joe Milton to Hassan Haskins. Right up Jalen Mayfield. Touchdown, Michigan.
Wow. So we've got two votes for a running touchdown or a rushing touchdown. One was Zach Charbonnet, the other with Hassan Haskins. And, of course, Mr. Squarehead coming in with just dripping with hate already. Good golly, Miss Molly. Producer JB, what is your pick for the first touchdown in the 2020 Michigan Wolverines football season?
there's only one thing that this offense can do, and that's Joe Milton running in a bootleg, naked bootleg into the end zone, and the Joe Milton era begins.
Did someone say naked? You want to see naked?
No, please no.
From
Take it easy.
what
Take
yard
it.
line?
Ain't no naked bootleg here.
Naked bootleg from what yard line, JB?
The 10-yard line. The 10
Oh my gosh, no way. Running a bootleg from the 10-yard line?
Everyone's running left, and then Milton runs right.
Sunnyside, JC Sunnyside, I'll send you an application. Jim Harbaugh Haters Club.
Wow. Mr. Square is running wild right now. But my prediction for the first Michigan Wolverines touchdown in the 2020 football season is none other than Mike Sanistro doing an end around from the 16-yard line. Speed and space in full effect. And to that, I raise my glass and I say, go blue.
Go blue.
How many times we hear about speed in space? Huh? Speed in space.
Gonna happen.
Give me a break.
Sky, why are you such a doubter?
Ain't no speed in. The only speed in space is if you shot some speed into space.
Makes no sense. What are you saying right now? God Almighty, jeez, you're just seriously are the biggest Debbie Downer I've ever seen as far as Michigan football goes. Good gravy. Why don't we turn to a more uplifting topic then? Why don't we give our prediction for the breakout performer of the year for this 2020 Michigan Wolverines football squad? We'll throw it over first to producer JB. What is your prediction for your breakout player of the year?
Originally, I thought it was going to be Nico in the #1 jersey. Politnikoff Award winner, Nico Collins. Unfortunately, he's not coming back.
That ain't to be. There you go.
So my next choice, breakout performer, is going to be Corum. Blake Corum.
Oh my gosh. First make it.
Wow.
He's gonna have some moments.
Stretch.
He's gonna have some highlights.
He will be
Stretch
a
it.
highlight reel film. Highlight reel film.
Stretch it. That's a little stretch.
Yeah. That's like a pair of Walmart yoga pants on a big girl. That's a stretch right there.
Wow.
That's like saying make it bootleg from the 10-yard line.
Very true. Very true. At least you're consistent with your style of picks.
I'll just be quiet now and then have everyone else go.
Next, why don't we hear from JC from Sunnyside, your pick for the breakout performer of the year?
So just like last year, I called Josh Uche as the breakout player of the year, 8.5 sacks on the dot. This year, Michael. What was that? What was that, Big Reg?
4 of them came in one game though, so let's.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Balance.
Second round pick. Second round pick. Who thought he'd be a second round pick?
All right, fine. I raise my glass to Josh Uche becoming a second round NFL draft pick. I raise my glass.
Wow. Michael Barrett. Michael Barrett, monster, athletic. That Viper position, lockdown, shades of Jabril Peppers. He's going to be a monster. Michael Barrett.
All right. I can see that. But that's a big step up for this young man. He hasn't been a starter at all last year. He already played last year, though.
Only on special teams.
Break out.
All right, well, you know what? If that happens, that is the true definition of a breakout performer of the year. So Michael Barrett is the pick from JC from Sunnyside. Next, why don't we go to unnamed guest?
What do you mean by breakout?
Breakout performer of the year, like the guy that was pretty good last year, but now is going to be a superstar.
I mean, obvious choice, I think, is Aiden Hutchinson is going to be a wrecker, but he's not a breakout. He's already a superstar. He's going to I'm going to pick one that's sort of under the radar that is going to shine. Okay?
All right.
Cornelius. All right? Johnson, he's by virtue of just being the only big guy, he's going to be the recipient of all those long bombs. All right? The power run, the speed in space, all that stuff going to open things up. Boy can play. Watch him.
Really?
He's not going to be the MVP. Aiden will be your MVP. But Cornelius, I'm happy for that guy. He's the only guy over 6 foot. Who's gonna take those long galloping strides down the sideline? Milton ball.
Look at those
Milton ball,
arms.
baby. All day. Highlight. If Milton is the answer, Cornelius is going to be his partner.
All right. So you're saying he's going to be taking the Nico Collins position.
Oh yeah.
The big target downfield for Joe Milton to look for when we need a big play at a big time. Is that what you're saying to me right now?
Hidden talent. All those big guys gone. Tariq gone. People's gone. Nico, who's left? He's ready to step up.
Hey, I raise my glass to that. Hopefully, Cornelius Johnson can step up and fill the big shoes of the big man himself, Nico Collins.
They did have a good connection last year. Milton did throw a touchdown to Cornelius Johnson.
Oh, in the short term, they were on the field together? Is that what you're saying? Producer JB?
Yes. So it has been seen before.
Well, to many more happy connections then for that the Milton Johnson connection. Next, we'll go to the hater himself. Do you have anybody that you foresee as being a breakout performer of the year?
I do, Reg. I got a player right here, Reg. Will Hart with 75 punts. He's going to break out. 75 punts in 8 games. Set the record.
Wow.
Will Hart.
Almost 9 punts a game. You're saying
you'll see.
9
You'll
times
see.
a game.
Oh, my God.
He's going to tear a hamstring.
75 punts in an 8-game season. Breakout player Will Hart, baby.
Oh my God. 9 punts a game. 9
Oh my
punts.
gosh.
You're predicting almost double-digit punts for Will Hart. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah, baby. Breakout player. All those 3 and outs. Punt, 3 and out, punt, 3 and out, punt, 3 and out, punt.
Oh, my gosh. How do you come up with so much hate? Good gravy, man.
3 and out, punt, 3 and out, punt. I'm going to make a shirt that says 3 and out, punt.
We're going to have that on our website for sale next week. It'll be Mr. Squarehead just saying 3 and out, punt. You can buy yours. We'll have kid sizes and women's sizes along with the regular small to double XL. All for $14.99. Look forward to them. My breakout performer of the year, my prediction is none other than Giles Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Giles Jackson will become the very embodiment of speed and space philosophy brought into Michigan by Josh Gaddis. I believe he's going to be a multi-use weapon out there that will leave the opposing defenses befuddled and frustrated. And I believe Giles Jackson will grow to be a prime-time performer. So I raise my glass to him. To you, Giles Jackson.
Easy money, Giles, all the way.
You like Giles, right?
Oh, everybody, come on. He's borderline obvious.
It's an obvious pick though.
Borderline obvious.
Wow.
Safe. Very safe pick. It's a safe pick.
It's a safe pick.
After Shea Patterson last year, you have to go a little safe, you know?
Yeah.
All right, first of all, my pick for breakout performer last year was not Shea Patterson. It was actually DPJ. So on that front, I was wrong as well. Okay. I admit it. I was wrong. What I predicted for Shea Patterson was dark horse Heisman candidate, which turned out to be a little bit wrong. I own up to it.
Another under the radar breakout. And,
Who's that?
I mean, Giles, I'm sorry, no offense. Super obvious, okay? But Evans, people have forgotten about him. I mean, he's pretty obvious too.
Chris Evans?
Chris Evans, kind of a safety guy for Milton. He's got to get his little rookie or at least first-time starter legs underneath him. Gonna take some of those little short, easy passes, give him some opportunities. Gonna rip, knife through the defense.
The only thing is with Evans, I don't know about the number of touches he's going to get. You know, I don't think he's going to get enough touches with that backfield.
That's a crowded backfield. That is true. We got a lot of talent back there.
Short passes, short passing game.
Well, let me ask you guys this. Let me throw this out to the forum. What do we see for Joe Milton himself? This is, I think, the biggest question mark going into the 2020 season? Because so far in the 5-year tenure of James Harbaugh himself, we have not seen steady I shouldn't even say superstar play. We haven't really seen too much steady play at quarterback. So what do we see coming from Joe Milton going into the 2020 season?
So, as a former Pop Warner backup quarterback
Wow.
in 6th or 7th grade, I know an arm talent when I see it. Milton, he's going to be a top 15 draft pick. First round, top 15 draft pick.
Hold on. When were you ever a backup quarterback in Pop Warner football?
Woodside Warriors, right next to Sunnyside. Woodside is right here.
Oh my God!
Woodside Warriors. We were 0-10-1. We were 0-10-1. We were winless.
So you were like the Brandon Peters of the Woodside Warriors. Is that what you're trying to say to us right now?
Yeah, I was a tight end. 89. But if the quarterback went down, I was a backup quarterback. I was a backup.
Oh, so you're more like Zach Gentry.
Oh yeah.
Recruited as a QB, but became a tight end. Is that what you're saying to me right now?
Or like Jay Reamersville. You remember Jay Reamersville?
Oh gosh. Anyway, you were saying you know arm strength when you see it.
I know quarterback arm strength when I see it. He's gonna have his moments where, because of Devin Gardner, he will get the 10, 15-yard sacks once in a while, because he's gonna try to make a big play, but he should just throw the ball away or get sacked. But he's gonna end up with over 2,500 yards passing.
Wow.
26 touchdowns. 26 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. 26 rushing and passing. There we go.
That's nearly 3 touchdowns a game.
Rushing and passing.
For Joe Milton?
Joe Milton.
Wow. All right.
Beast.
Producer JB, what do you see for Super Joe Milton?
Joe Milton is going to be the oncoming of Cam Newton. He's going to score his first touchdown on that naked bootleg from the 10.
Oh, God.
He's going to flash the Wakanda forever and then tear off Superman style. The crowd on TV is going to go wild. Unnamed guest will be like pumped up. He will probably do like 10 push-ups right then and there. But that's what's going to happen for the era of Joe Milton this year. Also, I want to throw out there are rumors right now that Cade McNamara is hot on the tail of that number 1 QB position.
Absolutely.
Second, there's rumors that Jim Harbaugh is actually in favor of Cade McNamara as being the starter.
I've seen those posts. I don't believe that.
Don't believe it. They need to say that. They need to say that to bring belief into Cade, just in case Milton goes down. They need to say that.
Because Cade has never even seen a single snap in college football yet. So they gotta bring
this is the reason why Dylan McCaffrey transferred out, because he knew Cade was coming through.
All right.
So Milton, I have to admit, does concern me. I'm of what very limited action we have seen, he did not look good to me last year. So I am counting on growth and development, none of which any of us has seen. Only the coach.
Wait, what about him was concerning to you?
Oh, he was frenetic, lost, didn't really know where to go. I don't think his decision making was there last year. No way. But that was last year. This is this year. We're counting on growth and development. And I'm trusting our coaches. They're spinning things positive right now. So we're going to learn a ton in the first half, okay? And even this first game, no favors from the Big Ten. Let's just be clear. We got no bargain.
No
An
bargain.
away game right off the bat. And Minnesota. Sorry, that's a tough assignment for any rookie quarterback. That's a toughie. So you know what? Gaddis, Harbaugh, ground and pound, take some shots, play action, second half. That's what we're gonna, if we can dominate that line, Milton's gonna soar. And Mr. JB producer is right on point. And then as the season goes along, then our superstar is born right there. Midpoint and on, just like we ended strong. Look at that Alabama game. Man, that play calling, the execution, that offense looked good. We're ready. But Milton's not going to be there first half, Minnesota away, even with no fans in the stadium. I don't know. At least, though, he's not going to fumble it and throw picks the way Shea did. I mean, that was
God, don't even bring that up anymore.
I mean, it's not going to be that hard for him to exceed that kind of performance. So.
Fair points indeed. We'll throw it to Mr. Squarehead. Mr. Squarehead, what do you see for Joe Milton in his first as starter?
Big Reg.
Yeah, buddy.
I pray, I cry for Joe Milton at night because I think I see talent there. Just like JC from Sunnyside said, I see talent, but he ain't gonna do jack. You know why?
Why?
Because Jim Harbaugh. Talk about growth and development. Jim Harbaugh don't know how to grow and develop nothing. Jim Harbaugh got to go. We ain't got no super talented quarterback. He can do nothing. He can throw pick six and then his confidence is going to go down. He sucks.
Oh.
You know who we're going to see, Big Reg? By the end of this season, I'm predicting we're going to see Dan Villani. You know why? Because Harbaugh sucks. You don't know how to develop a quarterback? Come on, man. I feel bad for Joe Milton. He's got all the skills and the talent, but the coaching sucks, man.
Did you have to look up that quarterback?
Say again?
Did you have to look up that quarterback?
Who, Dan Villari?
Yeah.
He was going to be my other dark horse superstar breakout player.
Come on.
You know what? We need a mute button. I'm getting blood is boiling here.
Give me here now. Oh, come on. You guys smoking crack? What do you mean Joe Milton is going to be a superstar? Cam Newton. Give me a break, man. The only way he's going to resemble Cam Newton is if he gets COVID-19.
It's like there's no
That's
sense
how he's
of,
going to become Cam Newton.
no sense of reason here whatsoever. No sense of reason.
Holy smokes.
Just a bitter old man. Just a bitter old man.
Bitter man.
Unnamed guest is very upset here, mostly because unnamed guest's daughter is laughing and enjoying this nonsensical tirade, and it's pissing me off because I think it's really funny, and it's not funny at all. Zero.
Kind of funny.
Get away.
Oh my gosh. Good gravy. Here's the big difference though between this season and last season. Okay. Last season, our starting QB, Shea Patterson, let's all admit, he was a bit of a I don't know how to put it, like a party boy. You know, he wasn't as dedicated. He wasn't a real true leader on that squad. Can we all agree to that at least?
I don't think it was his leadership, was it?
It's not only that.
I know, but what I'm saying is he wasn't a good leader at the quarterback position that we needed in a lot of ways. Like he wasn't dedicated to learning the playbook. He wasn't dedicated to, the offseason workouts, this, that, and the other. I mean, there was a reason why he was not voted team captain. Can we agree to that?
We've already agreed to it. I think you need to agree to it.
I agree with it wholeheartedly. I misread the situation last season with Shea Patterson. But I see a night and day difference between what Shea Patterson was doing in the offseason to prepare versus what Super Joe Milton has been doing this past offseason to prepare. I believe that this young man is super dedicated, super focused, and unwavering. I believe that he's going to be bringing a calm, cool, collected type of karma to the offense. Because a lot of times in that huddle last season, you could tell that there was a little bit of just an uneasiness, you know. There's a little bit of fear, you know what I mean? Especially in that first game versus Whiskey when we fumbled it, and then after that it just all fell apart. You know what I'm saying? A cool, steady hand at quarterback could have righted the ship in those kind of situations. And I believe that Super Joe Milton is that type of dude. I'm telling you, man, this kid I think is going to be something that turns out to be pretty special because he has the intangibles. And you can't teach the intangibles. We can talk about player development all we want, talk about teaching them X's and O's, but one thing you can't put in a kid are the intangibles. And I believe that Joe Milton has all of those in abundance. So I'm banking on Joe Milton to lead this Michigan squad to a big year.
What's your prediction, Big Reg, for Joe Milton?
Wait, for what? For the game? For the first game?
For the season. For the season.
See, you guys are going to say that I am just a rah-rah, shish kumbah, super fan. But I really do truly believe that this Michigan squad can make a special season happen. And it's all because of steady play at quarterback that we've never had before. I believe Super Joe Milton is going to bring that to us this season. And to that, I raise my glass.
Holy smokes. This is a politician?
I know.
This is a debate? Did he answer the question?
Right now?
I won't tell you if I'm going to pack the court or not, but I'll tell you this. The court is looking a little unbalanced. Okay.
What do you base that on? He's totally unproven. He's got stature, arm strength, and the physical tools. But is he going to be accurate? I think he's actually going to be pretty inaccurate. We're going to be frustrated. He's going to miss third down throws. It's going to happen. I mean,
Here's the thing with this kid, though, that I think is going to be the difference maker. There are some kids, yes, they have all the physical tools, this, that, and the other. But when they make a mistake or when things go bad, they can't recover. I believe that Joe Milton is the type of dude that can put mistakes behind him and right the ship. You get what I mean? Like last season, like I said, when things started, to get unhinged a little bit, it never got righted. It just all just fell apart. You know what I mean? If it was going good, it was going good. But when it went bad, it went real bad. But I think that Joe Milton is the kind of kid that can right the ship when things are going bad. That's why I think Michigan can have a big season this season.
Oh my gosh. Squarehead. No, not even any decency or respect for someone to finish their thought. Wow.
He doesn't even have the decency and respect to write it in the right way. He wrote it all backwards, so I have to read it 3 times to understand what he wrote. Holy smokes.
Let's keep going. What are we predicting for this season?
Oh, wait, no, we got to do the game first. What are we expecting for this first game? The first game versus Minnesota. What do we expect the score to be? We'll kick it off with producer JB. JB, what are you seeing for this game?
Although I expect Joe Milton to score the first touchdown on a naked bootleg from the 10-yard line, unfortunately, this is going to be the season that we start off with a loss. 28-24, Minnesota. Unfortunately, it's a game that we need to learn from. We don't have any preseason games. We don't have any chump teams to run over. It'll be the Utah back when Jake Rudock lost that first game.
Oh,
but then, coming through the season, Joe Milton will lead this team through adversity.
How are you going to compare Jake Rudock to Joe Milton? He didn't have anything to Rudock? Whatever. Anyway, let me compose myself. Michigan 27, Minnesota 21.
Close matchup.
We start out slow. It's getting colder. It's going to be 20s, 30s. Not as many points as I thought, but 27-21. Close at half. We just dominate the line of scrimmage. Starting the third quarter.
Raise my glass to that. Unnamed guest, what's your prediction for the first game?
Ooh. I'm going to say 31-28. Could go either way.
Oh,
What? He's
Could go
not
either
predicting
way.
a score. He's not predicting who's gonna win.
But I have to go Michigan. Hey, this is a true, almost unfair test. But the hype is probably getting the best of me. Just the want to is just coloring my opinion. It's pulling me blue. But this is gonna be a stiff test.
Unnamed guest, you have changed so much this week on our outside texts. It's gone back and forth with you many times.
And that is a true reflection of how this game is gonna go. Back and forth and back. And hey, who's gonna pull it out at the end? Take your bets at the beginning of the fourth quarter because it's still gonna be a coin flip.
Wow.
Michigan with cool Joe Milton. 31-28. Come on, bring it home, baby.
that was a shift from the start.
Yes.
Started off a little auspiciously, you know. Still a little.
Trying to build that drama, you know.
Wow, he flip-flopped a lot on that.
He sure did.
I'm watching the debate right now. It's affecting me. Come on.
Holy smokes. Mr. Squarehead, who do you have as the pick for this first kickoff game?
Oh, sorry, I fell asleep with all this talk about Michigan winning.
Holy smokes.
Let me tell you how it's going to be, Reg. Michigan will score a touchdown. They'll miss the extra point. They'll punt it 9 times, but squeak out a field goal and score 9 points total. And the final score will be Michigan 9, Minnesota 24. Not even close. And you know why?
Why is that?
Because Harbaugh is going to mismanage the clock. He's going to call timeouts over timeout. He don't know how to manage a game. All his play calls going to be junk. That's why we're going to lose because of fire Harbaugh. Fire Harbaugh.
I'm muting him.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
I'll say this. If what you say comes to pass, I will do the next recap topless, okay?
Oh God, please no.
All right? If what you say comes to pass. If Will Hart has to punt 9 times in this game, I will do the next recap topless.
You can do it by yourself because I'm not filming that.
Oh, I'll have the nips flying high and tight. Believe me.
Oh God.
But here's the thing. I know that ain't going to happen. Because I predict that the Michigan Wolverines will emerge victorious from this matchup against the Golden Gophers. The Michigan Wolverines will win this game 45 to 28.
45?
45. I believe that Speed and Space is going to make the biggest debut performance since the what's it called? The last, not the Last Jedi, the other one, the one before it, The Force Awakens. Okay, and I believe that the Force will awaken with this Michigan squad, and they will steamroll the Golden Gophers.
How many touchdowns? How many touchdowns for Joe Milton?
Joe Milton, he's gonna be accounting for 3 touchdowns, 3 passing touchdowns, and the other 3 touchdowns that Michigan's gonna score is gonna be on rushing plays. 2 by the running backs and 1 by Mike Sanders on the end around that I predicted would be the first score for the Michigan Wolverines offense from the
On
16.
a naked bootleg.
No, that's Mike Sanders on the end around from the 16-yard line. That is my prediction for the first touchdown of the Michigan Wolverines football season. I really think that the Michigan Wolverines are going to show up this game and really put on a show. And it's going to put haters like Mr. Squarehead on notice that this is going to be a special season for the Michigan Wolverines.
Yes, this is our house.
Love it. Love it.
Reg,
Oh,
thank you. You have. Okay, I revised my prediction. That's what I needed. I'm a fragile,
Oh my God.
fragile Michigan fan here. I'm going to go 38-28. I'm going to get that extra touchdown. I just had a vision of that Sandra Still end around. Yes. Out of 7. Actually, no. I think box. I think. Oh, whoa. Squarehead. Whoa. It has a point. Out of 6. Out of 6 up there, because we may miss. Quinn Nordine may get a little too hype and strain a hamstring in one of those earlier celebrations. So yeah, make that 37.
Wow. Unnamed guest. Even when he's ecstatic, he has to like hedge his bets just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Loves hedging. He loves it.
He's so ecstatic, but then had to just a little bit. No.
Just a little bit. Oh gosh. All right, let's round the corner here to the final turn. This is the last question of the night. What do we think is going to be the prediction for our record overall in the 2020 football season? We'll kick it off with producer JB. What do you see for this season?
As I predicted before, we're going to lose narrowly that first game. It's going to be our Utah, unfortunately. But I feel like our team's going to run back through. With 9 games, right? 8 games within the conference and then the 1 match against the west side of the conference. We're still going 6-3. 6-3.
I don't know about that.
Lost to Minnesota. Lost to PSU. And unfortunately,
don't say it. Don't you dare say it.
Lost to.
No, don't you say it. No.
Team
no.
Down.
No.
South.
No.
JB, did you work at the Michigan Stadium?
Yeah, that's when we were 3-8.
Oh my gosh. What happened to producer JB? What happened to you?
I know.
I'm a realist now. There's been too many years. Realist.
Producer JB.
6-3. Go on to the next person.
The Orlando Hot Tub producer JB.
This is what Shea Patterson does to you.
Jason from Sunnyside, what is your prediction for the season?
We beat Minnesota. Handle Michigan State.
Yes.
Road bump at Indiana.
What?
Oh,
We're flying high. We're flying high.
Trap game.
We're feeling really good about ourselves. We're top 10 at Indiana. They're pretty good. Looking forward to Wisconsin, then Penn State. We lose that game, 2-1. Then we run the freaking table, 7-1. Big Ten championship game. We beat that, playoffs, baby.
Wow. You're saying we make the college playoffs?
Definitely.
Wow.
This is the year.
Wow.
This is the year.
Wow.
This is the year. Like I said, I know quarterback talent. I know. I just have a great feeling about this guy, Joe Milton. We got all the tools, the offensive line. People say we have to retool, but Stuber, Mayfield, I mean, solid offensive line. We got the receivers. Our defense is maybe the best defense that Don Brown and Jim Harbaugh has had.
Only question is that cornerback.
That one cornerback spot. But we got Dax, we have Dax Hill, Brad Hawkins to help out, right? To help out.
Brad Hawkins is not the most athletic safety in the world, though. That's the only problem. That's the only thing that worries me, especially against those speedy teams, the elite, that the elites have. That's the only thing that worries me. It's the speed of the skill positions.
We have 7 players that will get drafted in the NFL. First rounders. I mean, loaded on defense.
So you're saying 8-1 then? 8-1.
8-1 playoffs.
All right. Moving on then to unnamed guest. What do you have as the record for the Michigan?
I'm gonna say, okay, so I think it's gonna be 7-2. It's gonna be a heavy lift, no doubt. But I love this team. every week just crescendoing in excitement. This team is a solid team. If we can get off to a good start, smooth offense, year 2 Gaddis, if Milton actually is the guy that we hope he is, none of us know. I don't know what we're basing this on, okay? Just that he beat out D-Mac, okay? So I think that's enough, but we'll see. We'll see. So biggest risks, Minnesota, Penn State, OSU. Biggest risks right there. We're going to squeak by Minnesota. We're definitely going to lose against the Bucks. Hate to admit it. That's our loss. And somewhere along the way, we're going to drop that other one. Could be PSU, even though it's at home. But it could be special. It could be special if somehow everything...
Always hedging his bets. Always hedging.
I want to believe, man. I want to believe. Because this is a great team. It is a great... It has all the makings. All right. But 7-2.
PSU running back out for the season. Just going to say.
It's true.
They got more than one running back.
But he was the star. He was a star running back.
He was the KJ Hamler of that team. You know what I mean? He was a big playmaker.
8-1. 8-1, baby.
8-1. Change.
Playmakers
change.
It doesn't take much to change your mind.
I knew Cone was out for Wisconsin, so that's a W. We got that. And Indiana, they're always tough, okay? But the coaching will have them prepared. We never lose against Indiana, no matter what, no matter how much they look like a trap game every year. Look back in the history books. We always beat Indiana. So if CSU has lost their superstar, yes, I am a hedger, but I did not know that little nugget of information. 8-1.
8-1.
8-1. Wow. He's getting hyped up for this season. Next, of course, we're going to have to go with the contrarian view of Mr.
Big Reg. This conversation reminds me 2016, when was that season when we were sitting in the Orlando hot tub and everyone said we're going undefeated? My prediction, we're going to beat Rutgers and Maryland.
Scott.
Every other game is coin toss.
2-7 potentially.
After we lose to Minnesota, it ain't no guarantees. We might squeak one out against Michigan State 4-2. And then we might beat Wisconsin 7-3. But I got to tell you, Reg, only 2 wins I see on this schedule. Guaranteed wins. So my prediction, 3-6.
Wow. Holy smokes. Come on.
3-6.
That's ridiculous. Come on.
3-6. And Joe Milton, speaking of, will throw more interceptions than touchdowns.
Oh my gosh. Come on.
That's my prediction. Put it in the books.
Oh, we have your predictions now. And when your predictions turn out to be as crazy as your QAnon theories, we're going to have to play this back at the end of the season. Holy smokes. Wow. You taking it to a new level this season with your level of Michigan hatred. I'm telling you.
He flashes the M, though. He flashes.
My prediction for this season, I'm telling you, it's going to be a special season. You know what turned it around for me?
What?
You know remember when there was a whole thing about the preparing for the season, and then there was that little kerfuffle between Harbaugh and Ryan Day. Remember that?
Yes.
When Harbaugh was like, "Yo, man, these cats is breaking the rules." And then Ryan Day got mad at that, and they said, "We're gonna hang 100 on you." Remember that? Remember he said that? And then Don Brown heard those words, and it went into his ear like an earworm, and it's been eating away at Don Brown. And I'm gonna say this right now: Don Brown and the Michigan defense will make a statement down in Columbus, Ohio.
Wow.
And they are going to lead the Michigan Wolverines to victory in the horseshoe. And they're going to cap off an undefeated season in the Big Ten. And they're going to march on for the first time to the college football playoffs. And so I predict a 9-0 undefeated season
Wow.
for this Michigan Wolverines.
Oh my gosh.
Ball team.
Oh my gosh.
Woo!
JC, Sunnyside, 3-pointer. Come on. That calls for a 3-point stand right now.
3-point stance.
Get the little shake. Get the little shake out here.
Wow, what a capper. I needed that.
I'm feeling good about the team, man. Huh? I'm telling you. I think Ryan Day, when he made that statement, I think it fired up the troops. It really fired up the troops.
That is bulletin board material in the beginning of the season.
Oh, you know that they put that on the weight room. They put that in the film room. They put that in the practice facilities. They put that in Schembechler Hall. They put that all over the place when they said we're going to hang 100 on them guys. So I really believe that the Michigan Wolverines are going to stand up and make a statement. Make this a really special season.
Do you really believe that, Big Reg? Come on.
I sincerely believe that because you know what? Like I said, this team has got a lot of talent. The defensive side of the ball especially, I believe, is going to be a bunch of heavy hitters. Daxton Hill, wha-pow. Aiden Hutchinson, wha-boom. You know what I mean? Cam, a grown-ass man, going to land down the lumber. Oh, anybody coming over the middle? Whop, pop, pop. Oh, I'm hyped up. Oh, I'm ready to rock and roll, baby. I'm ready to rock and roll. Enough of these shenanigans from Ryan Day and those little scalawags down in Columbus. I'm ready for a return to the days of John Cooper and company. You know what I mean? When Michigan was dominating this rivalry.
Don't forget Michael Barrett. Barrett, 4.5 40. He runs a 4.5 in the 40. 4.5.
We talk about space on the offensive side, but we got some speed and all sorts of space on the defensive side of the ball this year, too. Oh, it's going to be like lasers. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, I'm getting hyped up just thinking about it now. Woo!
They are excited about Van Sumeren. I can't wait for the first huge, disrespectful, just smash. We're going to go crazy. Oh, he's going to blow him up.
I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down. It's gonna be a long season. I can't get a heart attack in the first week or the first game. Holy smokes. Woo!
48 hours. 48 hours away.
Oh, palpable. Can't wait.
Hyped up. Well, fellas, any final words before we wrap this up? Because this has been a pretty long session. Any final words from anybody?
Michigan players are wearing the equality sticker on their helmets for equality, not only within the races, but within all society. Go vote November 3rd, please. Make sure to make your voice represented.
We raise our glass to that. Anything else, fellas?
Go blue.
I have one thing. I have one thing. Dun, 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 dun.
Let's go, blue.
Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum.
Let's go, blue. All right, well, there's nothing else. We're going to be signing off with that. And we hope that you are just as pumped up as we are for this first game of the season versus the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And to that we say, go blue!
Go blue!